you for joining us at the world premiere of Protected the Movie by That's How It's Done Productions, directed by Alex Moy and produced by Natalia Moy. We're going to meet with some of the actors and some of the people that got to see this screening firsthand in just a moment. Stay tuned. All right, all of our YouTube viewers out there, it's that time, the world premiere of Protected the Movie, and we're here with the director and producer of Protected, Natalia Moy, and her son and the mastermind behind it all, Alex Moy. Hi!
Hi, how are you?
Hello.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see this film. Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you very
so much.
Thank
We're
you.
so excited.
Yes.
How much fun was it making this?
Oh my gosh, it was pretty fun, yeah. No, but it was...
I like how he said fun.
No, but yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun. I wish I could I think about it all the time. I just want to go back. So I have to make another one, bring everybody back, and yeah, make it happen again. So definitely going to do it.
This is your first film. And
First big film, yes.
First big film, and I know I had the honor of meeting you the evening you won your Audience Choice Award at the Silver Springs International Film Festival for Protected. Oh my gosh. I believe you said, when I asked you what it felt like, it's like Disney's fireworks.
Right.
And I totally got it. I'm like, those are the best fireworks.
Yeah.
I totally get it. But now we have the world premiere on YouTube. You're going to share it with the globe.
Mm-hmm.
And we've got all the actors here. We've got friends, family. You're going to do a screening. But what I'm most excited about for you guys is what's coming next, because That's How It's Done Productions is now in an office.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's official.
We are a business.
You're getting it done.
That's how it's done.
Are you so excited?
Yes, very excited. We're very glad to be here at the power plant and be partners with the CEP. And you know, just getting it done.
And you're gonna, exactly. That's how it's done. And you're gonna make us lots more movies to see, right?
Of course.
But let's talk about this one, because I can't wait to see it. I hear it is absolutely amazing and so inspiring.
Thank you.
So tell us about, a little bit about your inspiration and the message that this short film sends to our viewers that everybody should see.
Well, it's a film against drinking and driving, and it's really something that I felt like I was called to do, and you know, the story just kind of hit me, and I knew that I had to make it. So I told my mom about it, and she was like, "You crazy?" But I'm like, "No, I'm gonna make this." She's like, "Okay, let's do it." But yeah.
Crazy too.
So yeah, it was a lot of fun.
It's in the blood.
Yeah. It was a long journey, but you know, I had a huge amount of fun and love everybody who was part of it.
Yeah, you've got a great team, great cast and crew.
Yeah.
A lot of fun, yes.
And they're all here for the screening to support you for the world premiere. So Natalia, because you are a mother and son team, tell us a little bit about the family ties in the film and how it played off screen as well.
In the movie Protected, we've decided to add turmoil between father and son. And the aspect of their relationship and arguing, but how important it is for us for the family to be united no matter what happens. So we feel very strongly about that. In our family, we're very united. We pull through whatever life brings us. And in the end, the most important thing is loving one another, accepting one another, and coming together, being a family.
Aww, I love that. Well, let's go see this movie. How about it?
Let's do this.
Protected the Movie. That's how it's done. Productions.com. Natalia and Alex Moy will check back with you after the movie and talk a little bit more about it.
I've heard your crap already. I don't care to go to college. I don't care to do anything you tell me. Stop controlling my life.
I'm your dad. I know what's right for you, and it's definitely not all these parties. You need to take control of your life and stop wasting it.
Oh, I'm wasting my life?
This is it. This is all we need.
with the star of Protected, Anthony Galarza. Congratulations on your film. That was an amazing performance.
Thank you, thank you.
So, what inspires you to be a part of this project?
Just the whole vision that Alex proposed, it was amazing. I read the script once and I was just like, I have to do this. I have to be a part of this because I can totally relate with Matthew, and it was a God thing. It really was.
Yeah. Now, Matthew, the main character, has a little bit of a struggle. Kind of locks horns with his dad in the beginning,
Yes.
and goes through these different phases throughout the short film. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that and how you can relate to that on a personal level?
Sure. So Matthew is a college student, drinking and hanging out with friends and just wanting to party and just wanting to do everything wrong, getting into almost a fist fight with my dad. And if there was a backstory behind that, there was a lot of tension. But you know, with Matthew's eagerness to be a rebel actually led him to kind of like a story of Paul, where he was on his donkey and he was just stopped on the path, and Jesus just kind of snapped him out of it. He had that kind of revelation that when he was in the car accident with his friends and he was going to see his friends die, it just completely changed his perspective on life. And he ended up turning his life around. And honestly, it helped me because it opened up my eyes to seeing life, you know, better for what it's worth. Honestly, I got into a lot of trouble when I first graduated high school. I ran with the wrong crowds. I did all the wrong things. I got arrested. When I asked the officer for forgiveness, that's when it really hit me and hit hard, because I was like, okay, this is real. The week before, I had a job promotion. I just got my new car. I was seeing everything flash before my eyes, and I was on my way to jail. And I was going to lose it all.
And so what were some of the first steps, you know, especially for some of the younger crowd that maybe has seen the film, hasn't yet seen the film? Hopefully you do watch the film on That's How It's Done Productions.com. Check it out. But what are some of the first steps, you know, to gaining that clarity and saying enough is enough? What would you suggest?
I would suggest that you'd step up as a person and realize that you're out of control. With me, the drugs was taking over my life. I was inspired, though, to becoming a firefighter. I had a friend who's a chief in the Marion County Fire Department, and he took me to the fire college, and I was really inspired that way. So I stopped smoking cigarettes. He told me you had to be tobacco-free for a whole year, yada, yada, yada.
That's a tough one.
That was tough.
Yeah.
It was very tough. But once you get past the 4 days, I'm going to kill it. Got it.
There you go.
Got it. Home run. But
good to know.
But it was that, and it was also, I needed to change my influence. So I started going back to church. I was one of those guys on the fence, like I was, okay, I'm going to party on Saturday, be in church on Sunday type of person. And so I started going back to church, and I started really focusing in on my faith. Started saying, you know what, I'm going to change my life because I don't have a choice. If I had the choice where I am right now to go back in time, I think I would tell myself, hey, really take a hold on life and the positive aspect that it brings, and really focus on that. Like, don't settle for less because you don't think you're good enough. Because I would always beat myself up. It's like, you know what, I'm gonna hang out with my friends that party and drink because that's all I can associate myself with.
So they're not really your friends in that environment when you hang out with people that are just, you know, partying, wanting to get messed up, escape from life, and skirting their responsibilities, right? That's one of the things you have to remember. You have to be in that environment because you do become a part of what's around you. So if you get bad people around you, guess what? You're going to turn into a bad person, right?
Definitely.
So tell us about where you are now. You told us about your journey. You know, in life we all make mistakes, and it makes us who we are and brings us to where we are right now.
Absolutely.
Right now, we're at the world's premiere on YouTube of Protected the movie, which you are the star of. Congratulations, Matthew, aka Anthony Galarza. Hello. And tell us what's next in your career, Anthony.
Well, I heard Hugh Jackman may give up his role as Wolverine.
Body double.
So I've actually been growing up a beard. And,
is that what you're doing with the beard?
Yes.
I like it. I like it.
I'm a runner. I'm an athlete. I have a dream to conquer an Ironman in 5 years. So I've been training hard for that. I've conquered 48-mile weekend in the beginning of this year. So I'm into that endurance athleticism. So my goal is to be able to be a part of a film that enables me to use my body as more than my acting, I guess. I guess that's
Like a physical
tied in.
film.
Yeah, yeah.
Like an action film.
Yeah,
Then
definitely.
you go to like conventions and stuff.
Yeah, like cosplay or whatever.
Yeah, there you go. Comic-Con.
Bam.
Hey, Wolverine, you know. Yeah, I love that. Well, so how can more people check you out? Are you online? You know, if you have any big producers, directors, writers that want to make a part for the wonderful Anthony Gallarza,
Sure.
very talented.
Sure.
How can they find out more about you?
You can hit me up on Instagram and Twitter at Galarza the Ant, or my Facebook page, which is just Anthony Galarza. Yeah.
Spell that for us.
Galarza.
The Ant.
The Ant.
Get it. Welcome back to the YouTube world premiere of Protected the Movie. We're here with one of the stars of the film, Chris Wims. Hey, thank you
world.
so much for being with us. Yeah, say hi to YouTube.
Hey YouTube, what's up?
So Chris, you are the comic relief in the film. You got some great dance moves, not to be missed. I'm sure people are going to be breaking those out, call this the Wims.
Yeah, you know I gotta copyright some, but it's okay. They can try to do it, but it's okay.
So you're a choreographer, obviously.
No, because I can't remember what I did. It's all spontaneous. I'm a perfect improvisationer. Like that word, it doesn't.
You just
sound
improv
right.
that word.
Yep, sure did.
Yeah.
All day. You can find me all day improvisationer.
Are you a comedian?
I am by chance. I am a comedian.
Okay,
Excuse me.
you are
But yeah,
funny.
so it, no. No, yeah, that's how they met me, is doing
You are
comedy.
funny. You should be, is what I was going to say. If you're not, get up there.
Thank you.
So where do you do comedy at? Because we're right here. We're in downtown Ocala right now for the premiere, but
Yes.
you get around, right?
I mean, yeah, to say in the best way possible,
Yeah.
I get around. I started doing comedy in Gainesville, Florida, just sitting around with a bunch of friends talking and whatever. And she's like, oh my gosh, you're so funny. And I'm like, whatever, you're probably drunk, so I'm not going to listen to it. But she's like, no, really, you're funny, you're going on stage. And I was like, really? So she found me an open mic night. We went out, and they're like, go do comedy. And I'm like, so stand up here and talk with a microphone. And it went awesome.
Just like that.
Just went awesome.
Just like
there.
that.
But I don't know, I guess the guys didn't believe me. They're like, oh, he's new. I wasn't a part of the clique or whatever. So went up. They're like, oh, you get the last set. You're the headliner. So they gave me 15 minutes. And I'm like, I can do 15 minutes. I talk in my mirror to myself for 15 minutes. I'm good. So it went well, and I've just been going forward with
So you
it.
had no problem with 15 minutes? They had to like get the hook and pull you off the stage?
No, they didn't have to. I just put it down because I was like, okay, I have nothing else to say. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I have to work on
Later.
my closing.
Yeah. Just throw the mic.
Yeah, just drop the mic. Sexual chocolate.
We're done here. Yeah.
Yeah. I was in a movie too. Cool.
Yes, no, great movie. Great movie. Another good movie. Speaking of great movies, let's talk about Protected the Movie. The world premiere on YouTube tonight.
Mhm.
Very exciting.
Yes.
So how did you get involved with this project?
I go to the same church as Alex at Meadowbrook in Ocala, Florida, and he's always been a cool kid and seen him around. And one day he stopped me. He's like, "Hey, how would you like to be in a movie?" And I'm like, "Don't we all want to be in a movie?"
Yeah.
So he's like, "Oh, well, I'm a director," and I'm like, "Oh, that's cute." But
Yeah,
he's like, "No,
he's
really."
17.
Yeah, he's 17,
Yeah.
but he looks 12. But
And
he
he's
has the heart of a
awesome.
man. It's
Yeah.
okay. He's proud.
He's a mad scientist.
Yes, mad scientist. So he was like, well, I'd like you to be in a movie, and I want you to play the best friend of somebody. But it was funny because he's like, I need you to do one thing for me, though. I'm like, what's up? He's like, well, I don't want to, we're in church. So he's like, I don't want to say it. I'm like, what's up? He's like, I need you to act drunk. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I think I can do that. I went to college. Let me think back and figure out if that's something that I can do. I'm like, yes, I can do that. Good. Sorry, Mom.
Yeah. So you acted drunk?
Yeah, just basically the best friend.
Didn't actually drink?
No, didn't actually drink.
Okay.
I mean, we all got that friend where you're like, oh, you want to go out? You're like, oh, I got to babysit this person all night, So I'm just the.
You've never
the
been that
hype man.
person ever?
No.
No.
I'm always the DD. Keep it safe.
Yeah.
Don't drink and drive.
Don't drink and drive. And that's really what this message of this film is all about is, that teenage rebellion and that I'm going to go out, I'm going to show you. And
Yeah.
just like that in an instant, you can wreck your lives and the lives of everyone in your vehicle.
Yeah.
And
So.
any vehicle that you collide with, right?
Yeah. If it took humor to get the message across, then I'm like, all right, fine, let's do it. I mean, I've been a bad influence to many of my friends, I'll say it. But I've also been a good influence, and I think this video will be a good influence for those who don't have either. They're just kind of like, well, what's it like out there? And this is for parents and kids too. Because I know my mom did not understand.
No.
And she still won't, ever.
I can't figure out if they just don't get it or sometimes maybe we don't get it. but
I stopped trying to figure out a long
Yeah.
time ago. I'm like, whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm good.
just do it. Slim alive.
Yeah.
So tell us more about what you're going to do next now that you're a big movie star.
Well,
comedian.
actually, some doors have opened up. I do shows in Gainesville, and I've also done some in Ocala at youth groups. I've done nursing homes, just back at my old job, not old people, but, the sick or people in the hospital that can't get a chance to go out to places. I don't make people laugh. I don't have to set up a show or book anything, but wherever I'm at, people laugh. So I'm like, you're welcome.
Bring joy.
You're welcome, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
You never killed anyone. They've never laughed to death. I'm sorry.
No, but I did get a reaction after my third time on stage. This lady came up to me and she goes, "Oh my gosh, you're so hilarious." And I'm like, thank you, I appreciate it. She's like, "I beat a little bit." I'm like, "Why'd you say that out loud to me? I don't know how to react to it. Maybe we should try this again," because that was my first impression of meeting her.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I was.
It's a TMI.
You meet kind of, it brings the best out of people.
Yeah.
So.
And apparently Little P.
Yeah, Little P. I was like, yeah, she peed. Thank you.
Yes. Now that's a good laugh.
Yes, that is a good laugh. So I was like, okay, I think this might be for me. So hopefully whatever venues or things come up, you can find me on Facebook. It's Chris Wims Facebook, but I go by the last name just Wims.
Spell that for all of them.
WIMS, or find me on Instagram, OMG It's Wims. That's OMGITSWIMS. I don't know why I have to put that little accent in with it.
I like it.
'Cause
Though.
people
It's
are
like
all-
the Instagram accent. Instagram, that's
Yeah,
how
like
you.
a selfie or something.
Yeah, selfie.
'Cause that's what they do now for my viewers 18 and younger.
Yeah.
But for all my adults, yes, my name is Chris Wims. You can find me on Facebook. It's /Chris Wims. Thank you.
You almost said hashtag. I love it.
Yeah, I almost said hashtag.
Yeah.
It was the youth in me. I'm at that marker.
Well, we look forward to seeing you in so much more stuff. You are hilarious.
All right, well, thank you for your time.
And one of the stars of the film, honestly, and we're just really grateful to get to see it and to laugh with you and to also feel that message of that there is always hope.
Yes, there's always hope. There's
No matter
always
where
hope,
you're
no matter
at.
what. So.
What do you think is your life's motto? What do you live by? I always say to myself, everything's fine.
This is funny. I actually have a skit about this, and my life's motto is just to do your thing.
Do your thing.
Or do your thing. DYT. Do your thing.
Do your
Hashtag
thing.
DYT. But no, it's basically it's so simplistic, but it's just do your thing, because I've grown up the opposite of this, very introverted and insecure, not wanting to be on stage. It's now I'm out there. So, when you follow me, you'll figure out more about my story, and it's all inside my comedy, just how I had to break out. I can't be like you, I can't be like you, I can't be like you. I gotta do my thing. So it might look stupid to you, and I might feel stupid, but I'm doing my thing.
Yep, and you're the only one that can.
I'm the only one who can do it.
Hey!
I'm the only one who can
Do your thing, Wims. We're back at the YouTube world premiere of Protected the Movie with another one of the movie's stars, the beautiful Soraya Gefford. Hello, darling.
Hello, how are you?
Good. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So that was an incredible film that we just saw.
Yes, it was, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what was it like making this film, doing this
Well,
project?
I was just asked to do it, but I didn't know it was going to be this big. I didn't know it was going to get this much press. I thought Alex was just going to make a small film and just put it on YouTube and see what happens, but it was a pretty good experience.
I mean, you're an award-winning actress now, you know that, right?
Oh, yes.
Because they Protected won at the Soda Springs International Film Fest, and you're a part of that.
I guess I am, yeah. I didn't know it would get this far, so just seeing all of that, and all the actors did such a good job with it, and it actually paid off, so.
So you were in the party scene and the car scene, and have you ever been to any crazy parties like that and seen things get out of hand?
Not really, no. I don't usually have that kind of lifestyle, but I mean, it was kind of hard to act drunk and everything, but Alex is a great director and pretty much showed me how to do everything since I never really acted before, so.
First movie. Now, are you going to do another one?
If Alex would have me in another movie, then yeah, sure.
So you hear that, Alex? Next movie, Soraya's down.
Definitely, yeah.
But your passion is more dancing, right?
Yeah.
You're a dancer.
Yes, I am.
So tell us about that.
In the fall, I'm going to go to USF. And
Congratulations.
thank you. And I'm going to be part of the Swindles dance team
with that, so I'm really excited.
Yay!
Yeah.
And have you been dancing for a long time? Or are you like
Yeah, I
down?
started dancing about 8th grade, and ever since I just grew into it, and I actually really love it. So to be able to be a part of a team and perform for football and basketball games for USF is going to be really exciting.
That's so much fun.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So you'll have to maybe squeeze in some of Alex's films with your
Yeah.
busy college schedule and all the dancing and stuff, right? Well, you did a great job in the movie.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. And everyone needs to check out Soraya's performance in Protected the Movie at that'showitsdoneproductions.com, right?
Yes.
And how can people keep up with what you're doing? Maybe come see your dancing?
Yeah, well, if you want, if you're in the Tampa area, you can come see one of the games, one of the football or basketball games, or you can see me on Facebook, Soraya Gefford, or Instagram, Soraya. That's about it.
Yep. And what is your dream? Like, where do you see yourself, like, after college? What are you going to be doing? You're going to be, like,
After college,
back up for J-Lo, you know? Like, what are you going to be doing?
I guess my ultimate dream would be a backup dancer for Beyonce.
For Beyonce. Such a fierce.
Yeah.
Watch out now. You can be Beyonce if you want.
Thank you.
By the time you graduate, they're going to need a new Beyonce.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
So, watch out, world. Soraya Gefford, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Congratulations on your performance.
Thanks.
What an amazing film. Everyone check it out, okay? That's HowIt'sDoneProductions.com. Soraya Gefford. Have a great rest of your time at this fun party, okay?
All right. I'll see you guys later.
All right. Welcome back to the YouTube world premiere of Protected the Movie. I am here with Ariana Maruca, one of the stars of the film. Hello, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
We just saw the movie. Wow. Oh my gosh, great job, you.
Thank you so much.
And the whole cast and crew, obviously. Tell us about what it was like working on that project with them.
Oh, it was so fun. It was my first film, so I wasn't sure I was actually going to go. I was used to working in theater where, you know, it's just one shot is all you have. You have to get it right the first time. So being able to do it over and over again, it felt better to like be able to perfect it, but also it was really tiring.
Yeah.
But overall, it was a great experience to great people.
Wow. Now, did Alex approach you through Meadowbrook?
Yes, I had known him, and he had known I did some acting, but he had texted me on Facebook. He's like, hey, I'll be in a movie? And I was like, yes! I've been waiting for this. So I was so
Who
excited.
doesn't?
Right? And I was like, what kind of question is that? Of course. So.
And you did a great job. What a great film. Good message. It's a short film, so, 20 minutes can change your life, thanks to Ariana and the team that made Protected. And of course, Alex. Tell us a little bit about Alex. I'm sure he'd love to hear your thoughts on him. He did here.
He did. Alex is amazing. He's like a man in like 15-year-old's body. It's incredible. He has his own office.
I think he's 17 now.
Is he? Oh my gosh.
He's
incredible.
He's an old soul.
He's so professional. Like I remember we were filming the party scene. He would just keep saying, "Okay, one more time, one more time." That was perfect. One more time. He just wants to get the perfect shot. Like he's so in it and so talented. Like he knows exactly what he wants and he gets it.
That's amazing. Well, and he has great actors to help him do that. Hey. So what are some of the next steps for you? What are you working on now that the movie's come out? It's the world premiere on YouTube. It's won an award at the Silver Spring International Film Festival, which all of you had something to do with. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So exciting. I mean,
Yes.
Who can say the first movie I was ever in, I got an award for?
I can.
You can. This girl right here. So much fun. How are you going to keep that train rolling? What are you going to do next?
Well,
Tell us.
I definitely want to keep acting. I want to do some theater and more film. But right now, at Meadowbrook Church, we have a fine arts program for middle school and high schoolers. And I'm actually teaching the drama classes there. We go to competition. So we went to competition with my team, and we got an excellent, which is 3.5 superior.
Wow.
So we did very well. And it's a great group of students. They're learning.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
I wish I got an excellent on something. That's a good grade. So you're going to keep going with that, and then obviously we're going to see you on TV and in the movies, right?
Of course.
Of course. Yeah.
Angelina Jolie, you
Yeah.
know.
Move over.
Yeah.
Maleficent who?
Yeah, right.
I love it. So Keep up the good work. How can people keep track of your career?
I am on Instagram, probably the best way, at Ariana Maruca, which is ArianaMaruca.
Okay.
It's like a fun little rhyme.
I like it.
So that's also my
Got it.
Twitter handle. So,
One more time for the cheap seats in the back.
all right.
ARA, I want to sing it too.
ArianaMaruca.
Hey! Instagram and Twitter! Yeah! And check out that'showitsdoneproductions.com to see the film Protected, an award-winning film with the lovely Ariana in it. Welcome back to the YouTube world premiere of Protected the movie. I am here with one of the behind-the-scenes puppet masters, Tim Naisbitt. Hello!
Hello.
Welcome!
Thank you.
How much fun was that watching that movie?
Oh, this was probably the 20th time I saw it, but it was
Really?
it was amazing every time I see it.
It was my first time and it brought a tear to my eye.
Oh, it's so cool.
It was in a beautiful way. What was it like working on this project? You were behind the scenes and second cameraman, right?
Secondary cameraman. So Alex was primarily the first cameraman, but I would get so if there was two people talking, I would get on the other side of the person, so we have that angle too.
Oh, wow.
So
And you can
cut between the scenes and all that. So that was fun. And it was very fun working with all the actors. Chris Wynn's hilarious
Yeah.
guy, best guy ever, comedian. We got all that. Behind the scenes was super cool to work with and stuff. So it's not all serious like Alex. Okay, I don't like that shot and stuff. So it's more like just capturing his moments and stuff. So
Wait,
it
was that your impression of Alex?
No.
Okay.
It's funny though because he would be one more take and stuff, and then he'd be like, okay, we'll do another take and stuff. Everyone would just be like, oh man. So all that. So it was definitely very fun.
So when you say behind the scenes, for some of us, some of our viewers that don't work on movies regularly, what does behind the scenes embody?
Right. So behind the scenes usually entails of capturing just the whole set of things and how everything works and people's reactions and off camera and stuff and just practicing the dialogues and everything. So it's basically just all that.
So the bloopers at the end.
Right.
Yeah.
That was probably half of that was mine, but the others it was Alex and stuff. It was definitely pretty cool.
What was it like working on this project? Have you done a film before?
No, this is my first film ever and stuff, and being a part with it, so it was super cool. I did a short film before. I was the actor in a short film, so this was actually my first camera work and everything, and I love it so much.
You gonna stay behind the camera?
Definitely. But if I feel called to act in certain things, definitely I'll be for it.
They can always say, "Hey, cameraman,
Right.
we need you on set.
We need you in this scene."
Yeah. You'd be perfect for this.
Exactly, yeah.
So tell us about what your next steps are. Are you gonna stay on board with That's How It's Done Productions?
Definitely, they made an offer to me about how to come on board and stuff and everything. So
congratulations!
Yeah, thank you so much. So I definitely feel special and everything. So I'll pursue that.
The Moys are incredible people. They've really put together an amazing film along with the help of all the cast and crew, and it'd be so cool for you to work with them.
Oh, it's gonna be a blast.
So what are you gonna be doing?
Mostly editing and capturing videos and stuff. Weddings. I'll be doing weddings and all that.
There's a lot of those.
A lot of those and stuff. So
Every
definitely-
week.
It's come on, stop getting married.
I will never be a bridesmaid again.
But yeah, definitely all that. Stay in the office and go in the field a little bit and all that. Definitely not producing anything okay, we'll do that. I'll fund that part. I'll just
leave that to the mad scientists.
Yep, leave that to the super minds and everything.
Well, that sounds like fun. Are you excited about it?
Definitely. Oh my gosh, so excited.
Well, Tim Naisbitt, tell us how everyone can keep track of your career as you shoot to success.
Right, as I'm going up, hopefully
Woo!
Twitter at T Naisbitt, definitely TNISBETT, not Nesbitt. Naisbitt.
Naisbitt.
So definitely all that. And Instagram, same username and all that.
Spell that for all of our really special people.
TNAISBETT.
Naisbitt.
Naisbitt.
And check out that'showitsdoneproductions.com. Check out some more work from there. And of course, last but not least, Protected the movie. Hello! Ta-da! Don't drink and drive. Welcome back to the YouTube world premiere of the short film Protected. We are here with Angela Bustler, the business power plant director.
Yes, it's actually the power plant Business Incubator. It's a mouthful, but that's it. The Power Plant Business Incubator.
Power Plant Business Incubator. Now, Angela, tell us how you're connected with the film.
Well, thank you very much. First of all, thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
And so I, like everybody else, wanted to go to the Silver Springs Film Festival. And
First one ever.
The first one ever, and it's the Silver Springs International Film Festival. And so the only time that we had the opportunity was on Sunday when they were doing the awarded films. So the films that were selected for awards were shown on the Sunday. It took about 6 hours to see all the films. But I was very excited when the director, the executive director of the film festival said that there were 2 high school students who had met each other for the first time. Both of them had produced films and that they were there showing them. So we got to watch the film. In fact, after the show was over, stood up Alex and Natalia Moy, the writers, directors, and producers of the film. And they turned around and walked towards the back of the theater, and I went, oh, how exciting. A 17-year-old, and maybe they want to come into the Power Plant Business Incubator and start up their business. And coincidentally, I've since found out Alex and his mom were talking to each other about, Mom and Dad, we really need to take this to a new level. We need to take our business to a new level.
And this was in the theater while you're saying
while
that.
I'm sitting behind thinking and talking to my husband about, wouldn't it be great if we could get them in there? So here we are at the Power Plant. Yeah, it was definitely one of those things. So here we are at the Power Plant Business Incubator hosting hosting the worldwide kickoff, launching of the film to YouTube. So can I talk about the Power Plant?
Talk about the Power Plant, yes, absolutely. Because after the movie launches, which it just has tonight, we just saw the screening of it.
Right.
They're going to now, That's How Sun Productions is now going to be here, and you're going to help them build their business.
That's right. So that's what we do here. The Power Plant Business Incubator is a building. It's housed in a building that's owned by the city of Ocala. The city has leased that to what used to be the Chamber of Commerce. It is now the Ocala-Marion County Chamber and Economic Partnership. We call it the CEP.
Wow.
A lot of big. So that's
CEP.
that's why we narrow these down to acronyms, is the CEP and that kind of thing. So we are in the building, the Power Plant Business Incubator, and it's actually a building that is owned by the city of Ocala, and it's leased to what was the Chamber of Commerce, and now it's the Ocala-Marion County Chamber and Economic Partnership. So
or the CEP for sure.
The CEP, that's right. And what we do here at the Power Plant Business Incubator is help young businesses get started, get on the right foot, and with the support of the SBDC, the SBA, and SCORE, all these organizations, we help companies get started. Business incubators are located all over the state of Florida, all over the United States, and we actually have guidelines by the National Business Incubator Association under which all of these companies start. So that's how it's done. Productions is one of 14 companies that is housed here, and they are definitely off to the right, on the right foot.
And you're going to guide them and mentor them along the way. So for any of our viewers that are watching that have a new business and are in the Marion County area and would be interested in starting your business incubation program here at the Power Plant building, what would they need to do?
Well, they would want to check us out by going to the website of www.ocalacep.com. ocalacep.com. And I can be reached at Angela@ocalacep.com.
So that's ANGELA at
ocalacep.com.
And here you will also find That's How It's Done Productions with their wonderful film Protected the Movie, and probably a lot more to come under your business, guys. You're going to help take them on to the next thing, right?
I could tell you all about all sorts of things.
Yeah.
But we have a lot of plans already. A lot of initial steps have been taken already to get them in the right direction, and they are wonderful people to work with. We consider ourselves very blessed.
Well, you are a wonderful person for doing this, and
Thank
I'm
you.
so glad everything has come together and you guys have met. I mean, it's kind of really cool how
It was
you know,
meant to happen.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
you know, God works in mysterious ways.
Yeah.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
and check out more about the Business Incubation Program if you or anyone you know is interested in really growing a business, because in the first 3 years of business, most businesses fail. And to have expert advice on how to start and grow your business is what's going to keep your business going. So thank you so much for meeting with us,
Well, thank
Angela. Wow, that's the only word I have for this film. It was so beautiful, so amazing.
Thank you.
You laugh, you cry, and you receive a beautiful message.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you for putting it all together. What did you think of the audience response?
I think it was really good. I saw a couple people laughing, a couple people crying, so
I was
it's
one of them.
really positive.
We definitely aim to inspire, to touch people's lives.
Mhm.
It's a message against drinking and driving. It's a message about family love. And hey, the audience showed it. I think we did it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you got to make good choices.
Yes.
And that is just, I have no more words.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how old you are, young, old.
Yeah.
Hey, we all have to make the right decisions in life, no matter how hard it is, and definitely it'll work out. Yes.
Beautiful. Well,
Been a great night.
I am so happy for you guys.
Thank you so much.
And That's How It's Done Productions.com has a lot more for you. So what are some of the next steps you're going to take with your movie career?
Well, we just opened an office here at the power plants. We're very excited about that, and also partners with the CEP.
Wow.
So now we have a business. You can talk a little bit about that.
Hey, we do video production for the corporates, any kind of video web series or commercials for TV or any kind of video in advertising related. We do video
Weddings.
for weddings. It's amazing, beautiful wedding videos, music commercials, charity events, any kind of filming that you want to add that special visual effects and cinematography to it. That's going to give it that beautiful and awe-inspiring feel. That's us.
And a lot of times with marketing now, because so much is in social media, nobody's going to read anymore. They want
Yeah.
that video that's
Yeah,
going to
exactly.
capture their message,
Mhm.
30 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, and you guys can give them that
Yeah.
to them, right?
Research
Exactly.
shows that 1 minute video is worth, it has a value of 1.8 million words.
Wow.
That's a lot of information that you can put into 1 minute video. And the new trend in advertising and in marketing is with video. So it's very important that you take your business and any kind of memorable activity and take off with
Wow.
video.
And people can find out more about incorporating that aspect into their business through That's How It's Done Productions.com.
Yes.
And meet Natalia and Alex. Right?
That's
Well,
right.
Thank you guys so much for putting that
Thank
together.
you.
It was
Thank you,
incredible. And good luck with the next steps.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.